This episode is brought to you by Bumble. So, you want to find someone you're compatible with, specifically someone who's ready for a serious connection, totally open to having kids in the future, is a tall, rock-climbing Libra, and loves rom-coms with vegan pizzas on Tuesdays just as much as you do. Bumble knows that you know exactly what's right for you. So whatever it is you're looking for, Bumble's features can help you find it. Date now on Bumble.
The Bert Show.
All right, we're about to start texting with who we will call Annie. Thankfully, we are not starting off 2023 having to text a mother because those are always the worst.
Okay.
But we have to break up with a friend. And that ain't easy. Hey, Annie.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, so who is this? And give us a history of the friendship.
Becca is her name. It's it's a fake name I'm using, obviously. But basically, we've been friends for several years, almost 7 to 8 years. And she's just so toxic. And I find it, like, as we're getting a little bit older, it gets worse. You know, she's just not a good person. She's super negative all the time. She is always putting people down. She's super gossipy. She's super rude. She's gotten worse at that. She now doesn't tip the waitstaff. Like, why should she tip the waitstaff? It should be baked into their salary. I just don't feel good around her. And personally, I don't need her energy. And I just don't want to be friends with her. But then, I'm starting to blow her off, so now I don't want to be the rude or toxic person, if that all makes sense.
It does. You're trying to do the upstanding thing by telling her to her face, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Via text.
We have redefined what to your face means now.
Right, this is clear. I mean, because this is the thing, if I actually say it to her face, she's going to turn it into a thing, and I understand that, but she just gets so nasty. And I've let it try to dissolve naturally by avoiding plans, but she's not getting the hint, and she keeps texting.
Don't these things just usually, and I'm not a fan of ghosting, as I have established, but this is essentially ghosting. If you don't do anything at all, you're essentially ghosting your friend, right? Mm-hmm. But in cases like this, isn't this normally how it goes? It's just that after a while, the friend is just finally like, okay, enough already. I'll just stop texting.
It fizzles.
Fizzles.
She sent me a text yesterday about going out last night. And I just say, no, you know what? No, it's okay. I've just been super busy. And, she asked if I'm ignoring her. And, I said, no. Here's the rub, is we have a lot of mutual friends. Mm-hmm. And I don't want to screw that up.
Right.
Do your mutual friends feel the same way about her?
I mean, they do, but they just think it's, funny or whatever. Like, I can't be around it anymore. I don't want to be around it anymore. Mm-hmm. And I think it's bad for my health, and I want to do what's right for me. If I gossip about a gossipy person, what does that make me?
Double gossipy.
A gossipy person.
Yeah.
Double gossipy. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to just make my own independent decisions.
I commend you.
With you. With you.
Right.
I commend you for taking a step back and reevaluating that. My concern for you is if she is so gossipy, she's going to try and poison the friend group against you. I feel like there is a way out of this, but it's going to be a long con and you're going to have to lie.
She's going to have to fake her own death?
No, close. Fake a boyfriend. Because everyone knows when you get a new boyfriend or partner, whatever you're into, you drop off the face of the earth and people expect you to ghost.
But then
you break up with the boyfriend, but you never reestablish the friendship.
But then if they all have the same friends, then doesn't Becca go and say to the other friends, asking about your boyfriend, and then they're going to hit you up going like, oh, hey, who's this new dude?
It's long distance.
And then you're screwed.
It's long distance, but you're on FaceTime and chatting with them all the time. It can be like a very short relationship, but then by that point, they've moved on and you just don't pick up the friendship reins again.
Well-placed lie, okay.
Or
I'm just trying to be,
you want to be honest.
There's no room for honesty here.
She's trying to start 2023 on an honest foot.
Right.
Which is not easy to do. So my suggestion is we do this, but immediately after do this, you need to send a text message to all the mutual friends being like, hey, I had to let Annie know I was no longer being a friend. I know she can be, no, you don't want to say I know she can be vindictive. So just be warned that if she says anything negative about me, that's probably where it's coming from.
Oh, you mean if Becca does that? Yeah.
Becca, yeah, sorry.
You have to know also here that, and you have to be really, really smart with that text that Kristen is telling you to send. You have to assume somebody in the group is going to show Becca.
Yeah.
Becky, whatever we're calling her, that text. So you almost have to write it knowing that, you know?
Okay, well.
All right, that's second tier texting.
This is messy.
Right? Yeah.
Or you could just meet up with him and talk to him in person. That might help.
That's probably the safest thing to do. I think we have to go into this knowing that you're going to get bloody. If you're describing her the way that you're describing her, she's not going to make this easy. So no matter what you say, you're going to get bloody here. So you have to be okay with you delivering the message the best you can and it not being received very well.
Okay. I mean, I'm just trying to, spare myself of any drama.
That's not going to...
It's going to be a little bit of drama.
Honey, you're stirring the pot right now.
Yeah.
But for a good reason.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say you're stirring the pot. You're just trying to do what's best for your own, mental health and self-care, and you're trying to eliminate a toxic person from your life, which it's never easy to tell a toxic person that they're toxic.
Listen, Becca is an open, leaky gas pipe, and you're coming in with a Zippo lighter. That is what is happening. You're about to blow this up.
Okay.
All right, our priority number one is what? To make sure Annie is okay. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to do it.
I'm not mad at that.
All right, anyway, when we come back, we will start texting her and we will try to get you out of this toxic friendship, okay?
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
All right, Bert Show's Texting Tutor coming up next.
The Bert Show.